In this week's video, I rolled into Woodhall Spa, got a puncher, stung by a wasp, all in the first hour. And then it turned into a proper gem. Wartime history, roaring jets, a cracking breakfast, and a vintage cinema that I've never seen before in my life.
So I've just been stung by this wasp, and then he's flicked off of me. Oh, here we go. Come on. I've got him! I've got him! Not so tough now, are you? Sting me, you little punk. Look at that. Just sitting there, minding my own business, on the phone, and then it drops out, does me like a kipper. Right. It's not the only thing. Look at this. Just got to this site and I've come round to see how far the electric cable will fit, and we've got a flat tyre. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am in Woodhall Spa on the camping and caravan site. Oh, it's a little bit of a pickle so far. Gotta love a little bit of drama. I can definitely, can really feel my arm. I swell up. I took 2 antihistamines straight away, but I can feel my arm swelling. I was going to be taking a little walk around the site, which we'll do that to later on or tomorrow. I have got a few cool things planned, which I've just booked. So that's going to be cool tomorrow. But in the meantime, I need to call my breakdown service and say, can you come and fix my tyre? Now, I know what you're probably thinking as well. Why don't you do it yourself? Now, I do know how to change a tyre. It's just, do I want to change a tyre? No, I don't. No, I don't. It's a big lump to be lifting, you know? Right, so I have just chucked a load of washing in. My breakdown service said they're going to be about 2 hours, which is fine. I'm not going to be doing much. It's got really muggy all of a sudden. So, yeah, it's quite warm. I've just got my chair out. Been doing a few little bits on my phone and talking to a few people and that, and yeah, doing a few meetings and things, discussions. So washing's in, that'll be 35 minutes. I went and bought tokens. You need tokens like these from the, tokens like that, basically. So these ones are for the dryer. Not sure what I'm going to have for dinner because, like I say, it's quite warm. I can cook outside if I want. I'm not too sure. I might just have cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers. But let me show you my the tyre situation. As you can see, flat as a pancake. I'm hoping it's just something in the tread and not on the wall. Alright, just chill out and just chill out. It's a lovely little site. Got a lovely little bit of water over there, like a little pond. Little lake. I'd say it's a pond. Because I think it becomes a lake when swans can take off from it. I think that's the definition of a lake. If I'm wrong or you know, then drop it in the comments below. It's very clear what the culprit is. That's a little sucker, and the guy reckons it's too close to the wall, so it's probably going to be a new tyre. Not good, not good. So chuck that on the back, ready to then take somewhere and see if they can look at it or not, or then change it and then spin it, switch them over. Just gonna go check my washing, see if it's all dry, and then get back, check it out. I've got a homemade pizza going in. Well, I say homemade. It's not homemade. It's one of those cheap bases where you've got like 60p a base or something. Tesco's, Aldi and Lidl all do them, and then I've just put a load of cheese on it and some pepperoni on it. I keep a couple of them on hand because then you can, like, if you've got any old meat, I say old meat, like, you know, you need to use up, they're great they fit in the air fryer, and you can just chuck anything on them, like fridge roulette, basically, whatever's in the fridge that needs to be eaten, on top of it, chuck some cheese on it, whack it in the air fryer, done. But yeah, so that's in there for 10-12 minutes. I'm just now gonna sit outside because it is very, very humid and very wham. I don't know if you've seen these. There's a lot of bugs out tonight. Now, I love nature, just don't want it on me. I think I actually picked a load of these up when I was in France last. And yeah, you just light them. There is one on a stand down there, but I've just got them here to try and keep the mosquitoes and the bugs away. They work pretty well. If you've used anything like that, like the incense sticks or anything similar, then do, and they work, and they keep the bugs and all the mosquitoes and the flies and everything away, then please do share the exact ones in the comments below, because I think I talk for everyone. We'd love them. Because again, I'm pretty sure everyone is on the same page as me. They love nature, just don't want it on them and buzzing around their head. Or getting kissed by nature, because mosquitoes love to kiss me. Or wasps. Yes, I'm still going to moan about that because I'm a little baby and it hurt. Good morning. It is bright and early. Well, I say bright and early. It is just about 9 o'clock. Now, when I checked into this site yesterday, the wardens told me, I asked them a little bit of information, and there is a bus. Well, it's like a bus taxi service almost. Bus is here, and a return to town is £4.30. It is £3 each way if you only want to go one way. But I rung up and said I'd like it at 9:30, and it's just arrived a little bit early, so it's good to go. And I said I'd like to go back at about 3 o'clock, and they've arranged to collect me at about 3:10 this afternoon. How cool is that? I've never had this, but yeah, so much cheaper than a taxi. Get to leave the motorhome there and get into town because breakfast is calling. Thank you very much. Have a great day, yeah?
Thank you, Andrew.
Cheers. Right, I'm at the Petwood Hotel. Got quite a lot of history here. I think it was where the Dambusters planned stuff. I'm going to go into more detail of that later. But first, we're here for breakfast. I was getting confused because I know the Dambusters are around this area. They've got something to do with this area, but this is the officers' mess for these squadrons during the war. Right, got a Pepsi. I'm just going to go find somewhere to plonk myself. And out here on the terrace does seem very nice. Now, you know, if I'm wrong, I will tell you I'm wrong. And I'm wrong. Now, I was saying Dambusters and I thought, oh no, I've got it wrong. I was on the right lines. So during World War II, the Petwood Hotel became the officers' mess for the 617 Squadron, 617 Squadron, the Dambusters. So I had so much bits of information. I took one, I took another, and didn't put them together. But it says that the hotel is still has the original squadron bar, packed with Dambuster memorabilia. So I'll have to go and check that out because I mean, that's cool, isn't it? Right? That's cool. It's a Grade 2 listed building. It didn't become a hotel until after the family moved out in 1933, I believe. Then it was converted to a hotel. So this was someone's house. I'm going to be back here later. I'm going to have breakfast, well, brunch now. But I'm going to be back here later on because I've got something to do after breakfast. Got to get a wiggle on. All right, I've just ordered eggs Benedict and another Pepsi Max. They're really classy in here. They've got Pepsi Max. But look, I've come inside because there's a lawnmower outside. But look at this. It's a bit bright, isn't it? Look where I'm going to be sitting for my breakfast. It's not bad in here at all, is it? People like this guy were in here doing war planning and things. And it's incredible to think. Man, history is insane in here. So there's the menu for the brunch from 10 till 12. But eggs Benedict, $9.95. Not bad at all. Toasted muffin with 2 rashers of bacon, 2 poached eggs and holiday sauce. I bet you, a gentleman's bet, that it comes with green stuff on it to make it look fancy. They also do eggs royale, which is exactly the same but with smoked salmon. I do like that, but I thought I'd have bacon this morning. But yeah, bacon sandwich, sausage sandwich, $6.50, not too bad. Or a breakfast, $12.95. Not too bad. And like I say, they have class. They serve Pepsi Max on tap. Cheers. Here we go. Eggs Benny. Look at that. Yes. Right. I told you. Green stuff. Told you. Right, time to dig in. That's a good Eggs Benedict. I've got to say, the bacon that they've chose to pair with this is spot on. It's very salty, very smoky, but with the hollandaise sauce, whoo, cuts right through. Perfect combination with a really good done egg. I love this. If you like eggs Benny, you definitely got to come to the Petwood Hotel. Just want it for the record, I left the green stuff, but that was a very reasonably priced, very good eggs Benedict. And I just checked the receipt, £3 a pint of Pepsi Max. £3 a pint. You go to some places and they're charging like 5-6 quid. So yes, very good value. Now, the Camping and Caravanning Club have challenged me to a summer of why not. So I thought, why not try a cinema in the woods? I've just got my ticket for Salt Bath. It starts at 11:30. But look at this place. Have you ever seen a cinema like this? So much memorabilia. This is amazing. Really, I've never done this before. Bucket of popcorn, all in hand. Lovely. I'm going to screen free, but yeah, £3. That's a bargain as well. Look at this place. So the film hasn't started yet, so there's nothing, you know, I'm not being bad. And I'm talking quiet because obviously there are people in here. But this is the most unique cinema I've ever seen or been to. And how cool does this look? It looks insane. If you come to the Woodhall Camping and Caravanning Club site, you have got to come here. I haven't even seen the movie yet. And this is just unique as anything. This is definitely the why not. Because, I mean, I've never done this. This is right. This is going to be cool. This gets better. So there's now an intermission and everyone's parted out. Obviously, going to the toilet. And go get snacks, I suppose. I've had it at the theatre, but I've never had an intermission in the cinema. This is so strange. That was brilliant. It's a great film, but such an experience in this amazing cinema. If you come to this area, you need to come to this cinema. It's amazing. I know I'm banging on, and I've said it a few times in the last 3 minutes. But that was fantastic. If you, I'm going to walk through this way. If you are in the area and you do come to the Woodhall Spa Camping and Caravanning Club site, you have got to come here. Now, there is a car park behind me which is quite tight. There is a car park, a big overflow car park here, but there is a height barrier. Now, I've left. I haven't asked if they can open that. It doesn't look like they can open that because it looks like it's, with the sign, it looks like it's proper shut. So unfortunately, if your motorhome is more than 2 meters, 2.1 meters, then you ain't getting under that. But if you're staying at the Woodhall Spa site, it's easy. You just get your Cool Connect to drop you either here or wherever you want, and then pick you up from here later on. The plan is to walk back to Petwood Hotel. My Cool Connect is picking me up at 3:30, and the time right now is 2 o'clock. So I've got an hour and a half. Take me 10 minutes to walk back. I'll find the bar, have a little walk around, look at the memorabilia and everything, and then have a nice ice cold Pepsi Max Beveragino. Why not chill out in the bar and then wait for my lift home back to the site. This is the Dambusters bar. Look at the memorabilia in here. This is amazing. Just something else. And this here is a copy of the log entry for the night of the Downs raid, 16th and 17th of May 1943. Wow, you get tingles, you know, just knowing all this history. It's honestly goosebumps. what the people had to do back then and what they went through is, you can't imagine it, can you? You can't. You're thankful as anything for what they did, but it's just, man, what a place to enjoy a Pepsi. I mean, just look at this. Look at this view. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Look, amazing. I've just walked round the side to go in, come round to the front to wait for my my collection, and look, there it is. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Cheers, mate. Back at the campsite. As easy as that. Had a little chill out since I've been back. Had a can. And now I thought I'd go show you this lovely campsite because it's got some amazing history to it. And it's really a really quirky little campsite. And this is a lovely 90 pitch site. And it's really just quite quaint. I mean, just look. It's so quiet. I mean, this area itself is steeped in history with Coningsby just down the road and all the RAF history around here. And you've got the flyovers every now and again. This is the main entrance to the site. We've got the reception where you can book in and get a few bits and bobs like from the shop. But you've also got the information room around here, which is packed. It's absolutely packed with information, funnily enough. So this is what I was talking about, the Call Connect local bus service. So you can get the app and then it's available, it's got all the times. You just call that like I did today, but I called yesterday, booked it in, and then they arrived this morning, no problems, and then picked me up later today, no problems. You've got the Petwood Hotel, so there's a bit of information about the Petwood. There's tons of stuff to do and all the books and DVDs down there if you want to borrow any of those. And then you've got loads of other stuff here, including the show timetable for the cinema in the woods. So yeah, there is plenty of information in here. Now as you come into the main site, you've got two fields, one either side of you. Now these are sun traps. It's gone 6 o'clock in the evening and the sun is still shining. I mean, obviously the sun's got to be out, it's got to be a sunny day, but they are sun traps. So if you love some sunshine and you want to chill out in the sun, then these fields are definitely for you. I am absolutely loving this site. Now, if you fancy coming to this site or any other of the camping caravan sites, then you definitely need to listen up. Listen up. I've got a saving for you. Now, if you scan the QR code up here or click the link in the description, head on over to the website. Now, there will be full terms and conditions in the description below, so make sure you read them. But if you use the code URBANMH10, which I'll put on the screen here now, that will give you 10% discount. 10%, right? That is Pepsi Max money any day of the week. Now, the code runs from the 20th of July to the 10th of August. So make sure you get on, book some sites, get out this summer. It's the summer, why not? Now, as we're coming further down into the site, this is the utilities block, which is quite central to the whole site, to be fair. Super quickly, while there's no one in here, this is the gents. You've got the urinals and the sinks, and you're coming along and you've got your own cubicle sinks here. Then you've got toilets. All the way down, you have got the showers, which are lovely full-size showers. And yeah, they're really, really good. We've got a disabled facilities there, and then we've got a family room there, which are pretty cool. But something cooler than that is this. Yes, it's a wall, but it's not just any wall. If I get any of this wrong, then I apologise. And if you can correct me or add any information to what I'm about to say, then please do so kindly in the comments below. But I've been told that this wall here is an original wall from years and years and years back, and it was a firing wall. So the RAF used to use it with planes to aim at and shoot. So you can see at the top, that's where I think they were aiming for. There's loads and loads of chips out and bullet holes. It's me just looking at the top thinking that's where they were aiming, nowhere else. But no. Look. Bullet holes. They're proper just chips out, you know. Look. How cool is this? All along. I mean, How amazing is that? That is history right there. I mean, if, like I say, if any of you have got any more information that you can add to this, then please, I'd be fascinated for it. Drop it in the comments below. Here's your laundry, your washing machine and your tumble dryer, which you need to get tokens from at the reception. I believe the wash is £3.50 and the tumble dryer is £1 per 20 minutes. So I done a wash yesterday, which was 1 wash and 2 drying. So I think it cost me £5.50. So that is a bargain, especially when you compare it to like the Revolution washing machines, which I do use every now and again. But yeah, absolute bargain. Now coming back round, you've got your chemical disposal point, you've got your Elson point here, and then further down you've got your dishwashing area for you to just all undercover. So if it is wet and you try to do your dishes and you ain't got a dishwasher like myself, oh, by the way, I've found a new use for the dishwasher, which will be coming in a video very soon. Very soon. You are either gonna love it or you are gonna hate it. It's gonna be fantastic. Coming back round towards my pitch, away from the utilities block, you've got your motorhome service point here, which is lovely, easy to get to, easy to use. All your services are there. Lovely jubbly. Now this is the next bit of information, and you go this side and you've got a little bit of water with a bridge over. So let's go over the bridge, shall we? We're going to have a little discussion. Now this, I'm told, was created by a bomb. This pond was created by a bomb. How cool is that? I have no idea who dropped the bomb, if it was us doing target practice, if it was an enemy during the war. I have no clue. If, again, I'd be fascinated to know. Please do. If you know any more history on this, then do drop it in the comments. The fisherman in me has had a look and can see fish, but it isn't a fishing lake. You can't fish it. You can't fish the pond. I keep saying lake. Am I right in saying a lake, by definition, has to be able to have swans to be able to take off from the body of water for then it to be a lake? Otherwise it's classed as a pond. Is that right? Am I right there? But anyway, moving on. You can come round this way, and then I can get to my pitch just over here. If you have a little look there, you will see the land yacht just in there. But yeah, so you've got a kids adventure playground area there, climbing frame. So if you want to let them go and run wild over there, they can. And then there is also a dog walk just over that way. I did say it was a unique site, didn't I? Not only is the actual area steeped in so much history, it's the site has it as well. It's just in a perfect place. So peaceful, so quiet, unless the jets are going over. But then you just look at them and you think, yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. You got lovely bit of history on site. You've got great access to facilities, and I love that Cool Connect. That Cool Connect was amazing. Being able to leave the motorhome here, which I'm back to right now, just there. Oh, I've had an absolute fantastic couple of days on this site, really have. I know it didn't get off to a great start getting stung, and I'm so thankful for the hundreds of messages that you are all currently typing right now, saying, oh, I hope you feel better. It hurt. Yes, I'm still whinging. And getting the tyre, a puncture in the tyre, but hey, these things tend to test us, you know. I'm just due one more now because they come in threes, right? They come in threes. I'm waiting for it. But I've had such a fantastic time on this site. The cinema in the woods was absolutely incredible. Never seen anything like it before in my life. Had an intermission and then they all ran out to go to the toilet and get ice cream and coffees and come back and sit back down. Brilliant. And the self-playing piano. It was absolutely brilliant. And the history at the Petwood Hotel and the ex-Benedict. And the cheap Pepsi Max, amazing. definitely a stunning place to visit. Amazing, it's stunning, it looks stunning, and the steeped in history from the Dambusters. It is just incredible. And I know I probably would never have done any of this if it wasn't for the Camping and Caravanning Club challenging me to a summer of why not. And that's where I'm going to spin it around and challenge you. Yes, you. I want to know what activities you're doing this summer and what sites you're staying at. I want to know everything. I want to know where you're going and what you're doing. I want you to get out there and do something like I have done, something different, something you've never done before. Go find those quirky places like the cinema in the woods. Go find some history and find out some things of a local area that you're going to be staying in. Go do anything. It doesn't have to cost the earth. Go on a walk, a bike ride, anything. But I want to know. So drop it in the comments below and I'll catch you in the next one. It's going to be a good one. You ain't going to want to miss it. Take it easy. Bye.